Hello guys, and welcome back once again to the Asian channel. And today we are going to talk about China showcased to the public their newest infantry fighting vehicle, the VN-20, at the Zhuhai Air Show. And by the looks of things, the VN-20 is probably the biggest, the heaviest, and among the most protected IFV in the world in terms of protection. The monstrous VN-20 IFV is kinda similar in concept to the United States Optionally Manned Fighting Vehicle, or OMFV. It was supposed to replace the Bradley fighting vehicle and the British Ajax IFV. But unlike its Western counterpart, the VN-20 is already slated for mass production, while the American OMFV and the British Ajax is still in development, and both programs are massively delayed. The VN-20 is probably one of the most protected IFV in the world, or the most heavily protected IFV. It's believed to be slightly better in terms of protection to Puma infantry vehicle, which is widely regarded as the best IFV in the world. The VN-20 has a level 6 stag-nag protection. It means it has protection against kinetic energy and threats such as 30mm armor-piercing rounds. It's also protected against fragmentation explosive and not direct hit from 155mm artillery rounds and IEDs. It has also NBC protection for nuclear, biological, and chemical hazards. The VN-20 has composite armor. It has layers of materials such as steel, ceramics, and composite materials that absorb and dissipate kinetic energy to protect against various munitions. It is fitted with modular armor. It can also be fitted with extra protection like ERA or explosive reactive armor. While the Puma, the American OMFV, and the British Ajax highly focused on the balance of agility, firepower, and protection. The Chinese is more focused in protection, firepower, and large troops transport capacity. The VN-20 weighs around 35 to 40 tons, and it can carry 8 to 10 personnel plus 3 crew members, while the Puma can only carry 6 troops plus 3 crew members, and it only weighs 31.5 tons. Despite being bigger and heavier, the VN-20 has the same top speed of 70 kilometers per hour, similar to the Puma, thanks to its powerful engine. The VN-20's best feature is the vehicle's very high level of protection, larger troop carrying capacity, and firepower. It is among the most heavily armed IFV in the world. It is normally equipped with a 30 or 40mm autocannon, among the largest gun for IFVs in active service, but it can also modify to carry 100mm autocannon. It has also a 7.62mm coaxial machine gun mounted alongside the main gun, secondary machine gun on the commander's main sight, alongside 2 HJ-12 anti-tank missile with 4,000 meter range. It has also 2 machine guns on the back to protect the dismounting troops. The VN-20 also uses ramp to help the troops dismount from the vehicle faster and well protected compared to using doors. The VN-20 is equipped with advanced fire control system for better cannon accuracy. It has also a network sharing system that allows the crew to coordinate closely with other units on the battlefield for real-time data sharing and constant communication with command for better situational awareness. These are vital technology today to adapt better in battlefield and optimize their response tactics. It is also equipped with night vision and thermal imaging for better day and night operation. While its multiple machine guns could help the VN-20 counter threats from kamikaze drones and FPV drone, because as proven in Ukraine, cheap drones can destroy tanks and IFV. Its redundant number of machine guns can help the IFV against ambush from enemy infantry armed with multiple RPGs from all sides. I think they're very useful despite Western critics regarding the 2 machine guns on the back. I personally rather have them protecting me if I was conscript dismounting from the IFV. The noise and flying empty shell during dismount is the least of my worries, as long as we're well protected. I would also be rather on the VN-20 going into the front lines than riding the American M113 or Russian BMP. Another criticism from Western military observers are the fuel tank in the troops' exit door above. They're saying this could trigger explosion if the external fuel tank is hit or soak the dismounting troops with fuel while exiting. Well, common sense would say that obviously they would remove it or empty them before going to the front lines. They were just added there to help on logistic, whether it's to carry additional fuel to the storage depot near the front lines, or use them to extend the IFV's range during transit and maneuver to put less stress on the supply group carry food, fuel, and ammunition to the troops on the front line. This is the same concept to the Russian tank carrying fuel containers on the back, but you never see any Russian tank charging on the front line while still carrying those fuel containers. Aside from a well-protected troop transport, the VN-20 could also serve as infantry support role for its big firepower. It can also be relied for relaying intelligence and reconnaissance mission as well.